Hello, I'm Dr. Mateen Asrar, consultant nutritionist at Mamata Fertility Hospital and Shenoy Hospitals. And I'm here to talk to you about intermittent fasting. Now, this is the topic of today. Everybody all around the world, any news channel you see, any YouTube video you see, any newspaper you open, everybody talks about intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is of different types. There is 16-8 method, there is 12-14 method, there is 12-10 method, there is 8-16 method. So it depends what kind of a window is there. There are two types of windows here in intermittent fasting. One is an eating window and one is a fasting window, in which you have to decide how long you can stay without food and how long you are allowed to eat. That is the basic concept of intermittent fasting, in which a certain amount of time is given for you to stay without eating anything at all. But during this time, you can take liquids. When you say liquids, you cannot have soft drinks, you cannot have carbonated beverages, you cannot have hard drinks, but of course you can have liquids like general water, you can have buttermilk, you can have strained juices or clear soups. Even the normal rasam or char that you make at home, the Indian version of soup, also can be had for during this time. When you say the fasting period, that is what we are talking about, only liquids. When you talk about the eating period, it doesn't mean that you can sit and eat whatever you feel like. You can order whatever kind of food you want to eat like. This is the time when you have to choose proper foods. You cannot just reach for whatever is in the cupboard or go to your friend's house or go to a restaurant and eat food. You have to prepare for this in advance. You have to make proper nutritionally curated meals, in the sense that they should be nutritionally balanced in terms of all the food groups. You should combine all the 5 food groups and you should spread them out throughout this eating window so that you get all the basic nutrients, so that in the sense you do not suffer from any kind of nutrient deficiencies. So in the terms of intermittent fasting, it is to be done only for a limited period and not to be done continuously and always on the advice of a registered medical practitioner. It is not something that you jump into blindly, and don't jump into something directly. Like you have the 24 hours in a day, that should not be done like directly you should start with 14 and 10 hours. In the sense, you fast for 10 hours, 14 hours you can eat, not the other way around. In the sense that you fast for a longer period of 16 hours and you can eat only for 8 hours. That should never be done. So you start with a small window and you go on for a larger window. So that is what should be done. Thank you very much.